Good morning. Welcome to Ravi Sessions, dear teacher, and RS Foundation, etc. 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 So, syllabus is over. All the chapters were taught. हर एक स्कूल में पूरा चैप्टर्स कंप्लीट हो गया है. बहुत सारा स्कूल्स में बहुत सारा स्कूल्स में रिवीजन शुरू किया है, साइकिल टेस्ट शुरू किया है, एंड so many things started towards the examination you are going to write February ending, March beginning में आपको एग्जामिनेशन, बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन रहता है. सो उसके लिए हर एक स्कूल प्रिपरेशन तो शुरू कर दिया. सो मोस्ट ऑफ द स्कूल्स हैव completed the syllabus and more than 50% of the school they are in the revision. ये रिवीजन कैसा होता है? स्कूल वाले एक एक चैप्टर नहीं तो दो दो तीन तीन चैप्टर्स मिला के एक टेस्ट रखेंगे. साइकिल टेस्ट बोलते हैं उनको. एक एक सब्जेक्ट में 5 साइकिल टेस्ट डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द टाइम अवेलेबिलिटी. सो 5 साइकिल टेस्ट, 5 3s are 15 chapters. Okay, and like subject part wise test, right? SA1 टाइप में. एंड प्री फाइनल्स शायद मैक्सिमम स्कूल्स दे विल कंडक्ट 2, सम स्कूल्स कंडक्ट 5 10 ऑल्सो. सो प्री फाइनल्स 2 प्री फाइनल्स से पूरा टाइम मिला के आपको फरवरी मिडिल तक चले जाएंगे. उसके बाद में आपको रिवीजन हॉलीडेज़ दे देंगे. सो देन रिवीजन हॉलीडेज़ में आपको रिवीजन करना ही पड़ता है. So this revision is a very crucial part of your year, very crucial part. जो भी आप रिवीजन अच्छा सा करते हो, पूरा साल पढ़ाई नहीं किया, कम से कम ये रिवीजन का टाइम आप अच्छा करना है. So you should do revision properly, systematically with a planning. Then definitely आपको एक अच्छा सा रिजल्ट मिलेंगे. You will be getting a result. So now let us start revision of real numbers. आज का दिन मैं दोनों चैप्टर्स आपको रिवीजन करने के लिए मैं कोशिश करता हूँ. एंड आई एम गोइंग टू टीच ओनली इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स एंड आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू सम इम्पॉर्टेंट प्रॉब्लम्स आल्सो. बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन में जो भी फ्रीक्वेंटली आता है वो सभी मैं आपको देने के लिए कोशिश करूँगा. So in front of me I have a textbook, NCERT textbook, maths textbook. So ये लेके मैं खड़ा हूँ इधर. I hope you also, whoever is watching this video, please have the textbook with you so that I will not be writing the question on the board. Directly I will be doing. And जो भी मेरा क्लास में बैठते हो पूरा एंड तक देखो. बीच बीच में आपको टिप्स वगैरह मिलता है, राइट? एग्जामिनेशन टिप्स, राइट? ये सभी बहुत ज़रूरत है. आई एम टेलिंग यू, एग्जामिनेशन एक गेम जैसा देखो. आप गेम खेलना ही है एंड जीतना भी है. सो जस्ट सिंपली अटेंड इन द गेम यू कैनॉट. सो गेम खेलना ही है तो गेम के बारे में पूरा मालूम करना ही है. यू हैव टू नो द रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस एंड एवरीथिंग अबाउट द गेम. Then only you will be winning the game. So you are a player now. It's a one-man game. Only you are there in the game, right? No umpire, no nothing. So you have to win the game. So now let us start. इसमें रियल नंबर्स में आपको मेन कॉन्सेप्ट जो भी है LCM, HCF है. This is one of the important finding out LCM, finding out HCF by prime factorization method. ये 1 mark 2 marks क्वेश्चन में आने के लिए चांसेस है. फाइंडिंग LCM and HCF, this is one concept. Okay, and another concept, big question, prove that root 2 is a rational number. ऐसा एक क्वेश्चन है. That type of question also very important. ये क्वेश्चन आपको 4 मार्क्स में नहीं तो लॉन्ग आंसर एसए टाइप क्वेश्चन में आने के लिए चांसेस है। ये चैप्टर में एक ही क्वेश्चन है, वो एसए क्वेश्चन में लॉन्ग आंसर में आने के लिए चांसेस है, दैट इज़ दिस वन। बाकी क्वेश्चंस 1 मार्क 2 मार्क्स क्वेश्चन में ही आएंगे, 1 मार्क 2 मार्क्स। तो इसीलिए रियल नंबर्स में एसए क्वेश्चन है तो एक ही है, प्रूव दैट रूट 2 इज इरेशनल नंबर, रूट 2 इज इरेशनल नंबर, रूट 3 इज इरेशनल नंबर, जो भी है, राइट। बाकी सभी जस्ट 2 मार्क्स क्वेश्चंस एंड 1 मार्क क्वेश्चंस। ओके, सो नाउ पहला मैं आपको एलसीएम एचसीएफ कैसा फाइंड आउट करेंगे, मैं आपको जस्ट ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन दूंगा, ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन दूंगा। जो भी आपको डाउट्स है आपको पेज नंबर, एक्सरसाइज नंबर, क्वेश्चन नंबर बताएंगे तो मैं वो क्वेश्चन आपको एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए मैं कोशिश करूँगा, राइट। सो शेयर माय चैनल, लाइक माय चैनल एंड सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल, राइट। सो let us start. 1.1 express each number as a product of its prime factors. So I'll take one question. I am going to rub this question exercise 1.1. Question number 1. Let me take second bit. 156. 156. You have to express this as a product of prime factors. सो प्राइम फैक्टर्स का ऐसा करना है, 156 डिवीजन करना है। पहला प्राइम नंबर यू शुड ऑलवेज टेक द फर्स्ट प्राइम नंबर, दैट इज ऑलवेज बेटर। सो 2 इज द फर्स्ट प्राइम नंबर, 7 2 द 14, 8 अगेन यू कैन टेक 2, 30, 3 2 द 6, 39। अभी 39 2 विल नॉट बी गोइंग एंड 2 इज नॉट अ फैक्टर ऑफ 39, 3 इज अ फैक्टर ऑफ 39। Now 13 is a prime number, you can stop. So then how many 2's are there? 2 2's are there, 2 square into 3 into 13. This is a product of its prime factors. I am doing revision. Round chapters revision chestha ippudu. So this is the first question. इसमें 5 questions है and एक बड़ा question भी है, आप कर लेना। Now next second question. Find LCM HCF of the following pair and verify LCM into HCF is equal to product of two numbers. Let me do first question only. जो भी easy है मैं वो इधर कर लूँगा। So इसका task क्या है? Find LCM, find HCF and verify LCM into L into G is equal to A into B. L అంటే ఓపెన్ చేసుకో, బుక్ ఓపెన్ చేసుకొని రాసేసుకో, నీకు టేబుల్ కావాల్సి ఇది పెట్టుకో, లేదా దాని మీద పెట్టుకో। सो दिस इज द क्वेश्चन, राइट। सो अभी क्या करना है, इसको 3 टास्क है, 3 टास्क। यू हैव टू रीड द क्वेश्चन। एलसीएम फाइंड आउट करना है, उसके लिए 1 मार्क है। एचसीएफ फाइंड आउट करना है, उसके लिए 1 मार्क है। वेरीफाई करना है, उसके लिए 1 मार्क है। मे बी 3 मार्क्स और 4 मार्क्स क्वेश्चन में ये क्वेश्चन भी आ सकता है, राइट। अभी एलसीएम विच मेथड ही डिड नॉट गिव, इसमें कौन सा मेथड में करना है वो नहीं दिया है। सो हम प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन मेथड में ही करेंगे। डिविजन కూడా చేయొచ్చు, एनी मेथड। वी हैव 3 मेथड्स, सो वी विल डू प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन मेथड। सो 26 को हम प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन मेथड में लिखेंगे, बस 26 इज इक्वल टू 2 इंटू 13 एंड 91 को 3 टेबल वोंट गो, 13 टेबल, 13 इंटू 7, so 7 into 13, 91. So these are the possible factors of 26 and 91. 26, 2 and 13, 2 is a prime number, 13 is a prime number, 7 is a prime number, 13 is. So now highest common factor. First let us find out HCF. इसमें से highest common factor is 13. So इधर 13 लिख दीजिए, हो गया। And then LCM, LCM इज इक्वल टू HCF, जो भी कॉमन फैक्टर्स है वो पहले लिखना है 13, राइट। बाद में जो भी फैक्टर्स इधर बचा वो फैक्टर्स इधर लिख दीजिए। सो 2 इंटू 7, सो हाउ मच 14 इंटू 13, 4 13 52 1 13 13 5 5 182. My calculation may be wrong, I don't know, you check it out. So now task 1 is over, task 2 is over, now task 3. What is the task 3? LCM into HCF is equal to product of two numbers, A and B are two numbers. So now 13 into 182, sorry उल्टा लिख दिया, LCM is equal to 182, HCF is equal to 13 is equal to A into B 26 into 91. So 182 into 13 आप रफ कॉलम में इधर ही बताइए, डोंट डू एनीवेयर एल्स. 182 into 13. हैव पेशेंस, डू ऑल दिस थिंग्स. सम स्टूडेंट्स क्या करते हैं, ये मल्टीप्लिकेशंस लास्ट में करने के लिए कोशिश करके ये छोड़ देते हैं, लास्ट में करेंगे बोल के बोर्ड एग्ज़ाम में. देन दे विल फॉरगेट एंड देन 1 mark they will be losing. So 2 3s are 6, 8 3s are 24, 3 plus 2 5, 2 8 1 6 6 2. So 2 3 6 6. बाद में 91 into 26, 6 546 2 18. So 6 6 2 2 3 6 6. Verified. So all the 3 tasks are over. So the first important concept of the game is you should read the question properly and then you should answer it. Right? Without reading the question, if you answer it, now what happened? आपको इधर तक छोड़ देते हैं. Find LCM and HCF. Then you will be missing this. And I am telling you, all the rough work related. Some people have the habit of doing the rough work at somewhere else, but that is not advisable. जैसा आपको पेज मिलता है, आंसर शीट मिलता है, you have some column रफ वर्क के लिए. ये सम का प्रॉब्लम का, ये प्रॉब्लम का रफ वर्क इधर ही करना है. सो दैट इज़ ए गुड हैबिट, राइट. सो एंड आंसर नंबर वगैरह सभी ठीक ठाक लिखना है. इफ़ यू डोंट राइट क्वेश्चन नंबर देन यू विल बी लूजिंग द मार्क्स. यू शुड राइट द क्वेश्चन नंबर एंड ऑर्डर में करने के लिए ज़रूरत नहीं है, कोई भी क्वेश्चन ले सकते हैं, आप लिख सकते हैं, राइट. दिस इज़ अ सेकंड क्वेश्चन. Now third question, चले. थर्ड क्वेश्चन में क्या है? Find LCM HCF. Only find LCM and HCF. So 3 numbers are given. I'll do first question. 12, 15 and 21. 3 numbers are given and you have to find out LCM. There is no verification वगैरह वगैरह कुछ भी नहीं है. आप डायरेक्टली LCM HCF कर सकते हैं. दिस में यू मे बी गेटिंग फॉर 2 marks or 3 marks. ओके, LCM 1 mark, HCF 2 marks. So this is a second question. So I told you you should have a rough column here. Now prime factorization method में लिखने के लिए भी बोला, you have to do the prime factorization. So 12. So this 12 prime factorization here only you should do it, because marks are there for this. So is equal to 2 square into 3. Next 15, 3 into 5. Next 21, 3 into 7. So now let us start from HCF. HCF से शुरू करेंगे. LCM is given. Let us start from HCF. इज इक्वल टू, इसमें से पहले जो कॉमन है वो राउंड अप कर लो. ओके, सो व्हाट इज द कॉमन इन ऑल द 3 टर्म्स? 3 इज देयर कॉमन. उसको सर्किल करो, आपको ईजी हो जाता है, बाद में कंफ्यूज नहीं हो जाएंगे. सो ये ग्रे येलो कलर सर्किल वाले, ऑल द numbers are having, this is the common factor, highest common factor. common factors में जो हाई है वो लिखना है. सो 3 और कुछ नहीं है. सो 3 is the HCF. done, 1 mark. now second LCM is equal to, पहले जो भी कॉमन है वो लिख दीजिए and then you write the remaining factors. either 2 square, either 5 and either 7. So multiply all these things. 2 square is 4, 5 4s are 20, 23s are 60, 67s are 100 and 420. Okay, 2 square is 4, 5 4s are 20, 23s are 60, 67s are 420. Okay, this is LCM and HCF using the prime factorization method. ठीक है. Let us have one more question. Convert, given that HCF is equal to, you just understand, HCF 306657 is equal to 9. Find LCM 306, 657. So this notation also you should understand. So here the two numbers are 306 and 657. Okay, here the three numbers are so 306 and 657. Now here also same numbers, वो भी check करना है. So this is a HCF. Let us write data. HCF is equal to 9, A is equal to 306 and B is equal to 657, and find LCM. Okay. Now you don't need to do individually, you can do directly this problem. L into H is equal to A into B. Right? Now put the values. L we don't know, L को वैसा ही रख दो. H is how much? 9, A is 306 and 657, and L is equal to 306 into 657 divided by 9. So this 9 will cancel in this, 763. So now 306. I told you to write a rough column. So 306 into 73. Almost 18. So 32338. Okay. So this is LCM. Correct? Check always whenever you have some calculations, multiplications like this, बड़े multiplication है तो एक बार वापस check कर लेना. ठीक है. So 6 3 is 18, 9, 42, 21, 8, 3, 13, 2, 3. Correct. From my side it is correct. So over. Okay. This is also 1 mark question or 2 marks question. Right. So now let us go to another question also. Question number 5. Explain whether 6 to the power of n can end with 0 or not. Right? For any natural number n. So here power is n. Now we have to check whether this will come as 0 or this is also important question, one of the variety problem. So here 6 to the power of n is given. Board exam में any number you may be getting. For all the things same procedure. So first you should understand when 0 comes at the end. Okay, 6 into 3, 18 will come. Okay, 5 into 2, 10 will come. You take any two numbers, only this will be the possible option. Last 0 आना है तो 5 into 2 should be there, one 5 factor should be there, one 2 factor should be there. So if this number contains one 5 factor, one 2 factor, then 1 0 will come. So now let us see how many factors are there. 6 to the power of n. Factors of 6 is 2 into 3. So here 2 to the power of n into 3 to the power of n. Yes, one factor is there, one factor is 2, and second factor for 0, 5 is not there. So 2 into 5, 10. Then only 0 will come as at the end digit. That means units digit में 0 तभी आता है when you have a factor 5 and 2. So इसमें 2 एक factor है, but there is no factor. इसमें 5 नहीं है. Therefore 0 won't come. 6 to the power of n cannot end with 0. Right. So that means you have to find out the factors of this base, and in these factors, if 1 2 and 1 5 gives 0 at the end. So here I have found the factors 2, but there is no 5 in these factors, so definitely 0 won't be coming at the end. Right? It is a simple logical question. Let us go to another question. Explain why. This is also board examination question. Explain why 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13 and 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5 are composite number. Why? This is the question. 7 into 11 into, let me check one more time. Whenever you copy a question, you should always check 7 into 11 into 13 plus 3, 13, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1 plus 5. This plus 5 बराबर नहीं लिखा. Sometimes you will get confused with your own numbers. We write the numbers legibly. So now let us start. Composite number. So you should know what is a composite number. You should know what is a prime number. What is a composite number? Which is not prime. Prime కాకపోతే అది composite number అవుతుంది. So prime number means, what is prime number? Only two factors. Only two factors, that is 1 is and the number itself. If a number is having more than two factors, then it is not a prime factor. For example, 3 is there. 3. Example 3. 3 is having only 1 and 3. You take 9. 1, 3 is a factor, 9 is a factor. So then what happened? 9 is not a prime number and it is a composite number. Okay, you can simply understand that prime number only two factors, 1 and itself, others are composite numbers. So All the numbers are divided into two categories, prime numbers and composite numbers. So if it is not prime number, then it is composite number. So if you do not know this concept, you cannot do the problem, this problem, particular problem. So a very simple basic hai. So now let us understand. So here first number 7 into ये ही understand करेंगे 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13. So this is prime number, 13 is a prime number plus something. So this number how much multiply, पूरा multiply करने का जरूरत नहीं है, you just write a prime number or composite number. So here definitely it is a composite number because it has 3. So now a composite number and a prime number, what happens? Composite plus prime, how much? Is it a prime number or a composite number? Okay. So then how? This is one way. Another way is, in these two you take 13 as the common, and then what happened? 7 into 11 plus 1. So 13 into some number, 77 plus 1, 78. So that means this entire number has 2 factors plus 2 factors. So more than 2 factors. Therefore this is a composite number. Okay. And in the same way, this also, you can take 5 as common. So 7 into 6 into 4 into 2 into 1 plus 1. So 5 into 1 composite number. So this is a number. That means this entire thing, this number, given number, has more than 2 factors. Therefore it is a composite number. Hence both numbers are composite numbers. Okay. So सेम एज इट इज आप लिखेंगे तो भी मार्क्स आएंगे, स्टेप बाय स्टेप लिखेंगे तो भी आपको मार्क्स आ जाएंगे. राइट. इसमें थोड़ा बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट्स आ गया है, यू हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल. राइट. मैं तो एरो मार्क लिखा ना, एरो मार्क के प्लेस में देयरफॉर द गिवन नंबर ऐसा लिख सकते हैं. राइट. सो इसमें आप ये डिलीट कर सकते हैं, ये भी रख सकते हैं. दिस इज़ वन वे एंड दिस इज़ अनदर वे. राइट. So let us go to one more question. Now let us go to 1.2 exercise. 1.2 exercise, because there is no time. Let us go to 1.2 exercise. Shall I rub it? Idi unnai ikkade undi, nenu rub cheyatle. Right. So 1.2 exercise. Now here 8 marks question or essay type question will be coming. Prove that root 5 is irrational number. Prove that root 5 is irrational number. Answer में root 2 is irrational number, root 3 is irrational number, root 7 is irrational number. All these questions will have the same answer. रूट 2, रूट 7 के प्लेस, रूट 5 के प्लेस में रूट 2 आ सकता है, रूट 3 आ सकता है, रूट 7, रूट 11 जो भी हो. राइट. सो नाउ लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड. लेट रूट 5 इज इक्वल टू, लेट रूट 5 इज रैशनल नंबर. हम उल्टा ले रहे, दैट मीन्स इरैशनल नंबर प्रूव करना है. वी आर डूइंग इनडायरेक्ट प्रूफ. That means ये proof को opposite, root 3 is irrational, let us suppose is not rational. Actually ऐसा लिखना है, ऐसा ही लिखूँगा. Indirect proof में पहले क्या लिखना है? is not irrational. Therefore Root 5, if it is not irrational number, root 5 is a rational number. Because every number, every real number, it can be either irrational number or rational number. ఈ రెండిట్లో ఏదో ఒకటే ఉంటుంది. So let it be root 5 is equal to p by q, where p, q are integers, right, and q is not equal to 0, and p, q are co-prime numbers, co-primes. So this is co-primes. This is in this a new word. Co-primes means they are not really prime number. They may be composite number, but they have the factor only 1 as the common factor. I'll just explain you. For example, 4 and 6. The common factor is 1, 2. So these are not co-prime numbers. For example, 8 and 9. So here these two are not prime numbers. 8 is not a prime number, 9 is not a prime number, but common factor is only 1. Then both 8 and 9 are co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers will have only one factor, one common factor. Okay. So then, so that is the condition of PQ. So I will be rubbing this. So you should understand co-prime numbers. Now square करेंगे. Let us square on both sides. Square on both sides. So then what happens? A 5 हो जाता है, and this will become p square, and this will become q square. So then what happens? P square is equal to 5q square. P square is equal to 5q, cross multiplication. So that implies 5 is a factor of 5 is a factor of p square. And again p square is equal to 1, 5 is there, this is, so two numbers are there. So q square is a factor of p square, 5 is also a factor of p square. So you don't need to worry about q square is a factor of p. Let us worry about 5 is a factor of p square. If 5 is a factor of p square, then what happened? 5 is also a factor of p. 5 is also a factor of p. So that means in p by q, p has 5 factor. So now that means p should have one, p and q should have only one common factor, that is 1. But p has 5 factor. Let us see q also has a 5 factor or not. Okay, this is a first equation or statement. Now here we have to, here p square is equal to 5q square now. So then what happens here? K ఏది అనుకోవాలి? Next step. Are you following? Then what is the next step? ఇక్కడ మీరు ఏబి చేశారు కదా, so many schools will do with p square q square a by b x by y m by n whatever. Okay, so now we have got 5 is a factor of p. Now we should prove that 5 is also a factor of q. Then our supposition will be wrong. So that is our case. So now let us take p square is equal to 5q square. Okay, 5q square and q square is equal to p square by 5. Okay, so 1 by 5 into p square. Therefore 1 by 5 is a factor, p square is a factor. That implies 1 by 5 is a factor of q square. We should have 5 only the factor. So 1 by 5 is a factor of 5 p square, and 5 will become 5 is a factor of. That implies 5 is a factor of q. This is second equation, and from the first equation and second equation, 5 is a, from 1 and 2, 5 is a factor of p and q, but p, q are co-prime factors. Therefore, our supposition is wrong. Our supposition is wrong. Therefore, root 5 is irrational. What is our supposition? This is our supposition. If this is wrong, then root 5 will become irrational. So this part you can do in the other way also. Okay, there is one more way which is there in the textbook, and you can use this way and that way. So first exercise, only one more model is remaining. That also I will explain you, and then we will go to polynomials. Student joined. So now let us do one more question. Okay. One more question, that is prove that 6 plus root 2. Question number 3, third bit. Prove that 6 plus root 2 is irrational number. So for this you don't need to assume opposite. Let us directly write this proof. Okay. Let 6 plus root 2 is rational. Ulta. We have taken a ulta this one. Therefore, it should satisfy properties of rational numbers. I am giving a different proof. So what is the properties of rational number? Rational number plus rational number is equal to rational number. Sum of two rational numbers is equal to rational number. So let us take one rational, this 6 plus root 2. Okay. One rational, let us take minus 6. So then it should be rational, because we know that minus 6 is a rational number. So 6 plus 2, as per our assumption, it is a rational number. Minus 6 is a rational number. So then what happened? This plus 6 and minus 6 will get cancelled. So then what happened? Root 2 is equal to rational number. But we proved already, इसके पहले हम प्रूव किया था, but root 2 is irrational number. So that implies contradiction. What is contradiction? एक ही सेंटेंस उल्टा पलटा दोनों आया है. So this is contradiction. Therefore our supposition is wrong. Therefore 6 plus root 2 is irrational. 6 plus root 2 is irrational. Same way you can do the other things also, right? What is the other thing? Did you copy? What is the other thing? 1 by root 2 is irrational number. So 1 by root 2. So let's say 1 by root 2 is rational number. It should satisfy properties of rational number. Rational number into rational number is equal to rational number. Okay. So otherwise reciprocal of rational number is also a rational number. What is the reciprocal? Root 2 by 1 is also should be rational, but root 2 is irrational number. Therefore our supposition is wrong. 1 by root 2 is rational. Same steps. Okay. 3 root 2 is irrational number. We have to prove. So 3 root 2 into 1 by root 3 is a rational number. So 3 will get cancelled. Should be rational. Root 2 is rational, but root 2 is irrational. Therefore our contradiction. Same way you can do it. Okay. Let us go to polynomials. Cheppestan polynomials kuda. So I'll go to polynomials tomorrow. I'll teach tomorrow. So let us revise polynomials tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye bye.